There. So, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, my name is Chi. I am from Reed Solutions Inc. And for this afternoon, we'll be discussing about the operational excellence in the new normal. And with us will be Miss D. Miss D, are you there? Hello, Miss D. Hold on. Miss D, hello. There.
Hello, hi. Hello,
Ayan.
business.
Good afternoon, Miss D.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our second webinar. So, as what G mentioned, my name is Dee, and I am the General Manager of Weave Solutions. First of all, we would like to thank you for taking time to join us today in our webinar to discuss the operational excellence in the new normal brought to you by Weave Solutions and Broadly. So I'd like to take you through a quick outline of our presentation today. So our agenda will have 5 parts, and as we go through each one of them, we will understand further our objective and how OTRS is able to help make your work easier and more efficient. And after which we encourage everyone to ask questions for a better understanding of the product and its benefits. Okay, so I'll start off with introducing to you ourselves. So Weave Solutions is a company established to provide professional outsourcing and information technology services and solutions. So by keeping the best interest of our partners in mind, the company has developed with great care and interest the services you see on your screens right now. And here at Weave, we understand the needs not only of our clients, but also their customer base. And over the years of consultation, development, and dedication to improve the overall process, it has brought us to where we are now and have built partnerships with several clients across the globe. And one of them is Broadleaf. So at this point, I would like to put focus on Broadleaf. So in December of 2005, Japan saw the establishment of a new cloud platform extending to operations analysis software and IT solutions. Broadly provides IT services to a broad range of industries, including the automotive aftermarket, manufacturing, distribution, and service industries. And up to date, they have a footprint of 33 offices in the region with close to 1,000 employees. And they actually have 3 technology development centers in Japan, specifically in Sapporo, Tokyo, Fukuoka. They also have subsidiaries across Asia. So fast forward to 2016, Broadleaf has made and developed a software for improvement together with Toyota Production System. The concept of industrial engineering is to always formulate efficient systems that integrate workers, machines, materials, information, and energy to make a product or to provide a service. It always aims for continuous improvement, or Kaizen, in which the word Kaizen has been made known by Toyota Group globally. So in this webinar, we are going to introduce to you OTRS and all features in one software and how it can help you optimize your process in your businesses. Okay, so they say that the only way to improve on a solution is to actually accept that there is a problem and to identify what the issues are. So in this time of crisis, we're all looking at making new trends in the way we conduct our businesses. And with a lot of investment in root cause analysis, and process observations, we have identified the following challenges that are common in the industry. And these are holistically the following, what you see on your screen. So first is time-consuming analysis procedure. Second is data inaccuracy. Third is inconsistency in work observation. Fourth, lack of remote work capabilities and lack of data accessibility. A lot of you might be asking what OTRS means. So OTRS stands for Operation Time Research Software. It is a time and motion analysis software designed to help you achieve labor and cost reductions within your operations. The software leverages Japanese industrial engineering and lean manufacturing approaches to help your company achieve world-class performance. With OTRS, you can design, analyze, implement, standardize work to eliminate overburden, waste processes, and unevenness within your operations. So OTRS proves over the years of research and application across various industries that the following are advantageous to the companies that saw the benefits it offered. So allow me to walk you through OTRS tool. So these are the OTRS features. First is the time and motion analysis. You'll see on your screen a video, so it's playing. So it has an analysis feature wherein we can perform our time and motion study. So in this feature, we will no longer be using the traditional stopwatches. Elements can be measured more accurately and efficiently by using your computer's mouse. And this feature also enables us to put comments, captions, and narration. We can likewise do adjustments in speed and zoom in video footages that were captured in a far view. In analysis, it can also produce pie and bar graphs, and all the data can be generated easily into work instructions. Next, we have the process comparison feature. In this feature, we have the option to play two videos simultaneously. By doing this, we can easily observe and find the best practices that can be used in standardization of processes. OTRS customers usually make use of this tool to see the productivity of their workers between a veteran or an expert versus a newly hired employee. They use it also to compare the workers at day and night, while some companies use this tool for training. Moving to the third feature, it's rearranging of workflow. So one of the best things about OTRS is the rearrange feature. Some engineers and manufacturing managers are challenged to recreate current company procedures, then come up with better process flow. In this feature, we can visualize and observe simulation activities, and we can also make use of this to do experiment in achieving a better process sequence. The first step to becoming productive is becoming aware of where you spend your time on. If too much process is spent on wasteful activities, you can expect productivity to suffer. Wasteful activities also increase costs, decrease employee satisfaction, and negatively impact the overall customer experience. So having a way to see where wasteful activities are coming in, the process can help business eliminate them. This is where the line balancing chart feature of OTRS can help and guide you, especially now that we're all aiming for productivity in a skeletal workforce setup or even a work from home setup. So we're moving on to the next slide. Next is the generation of standard work combination chart. The standardized work combination table shows you the combination of manual work time, walk time, and machine processing for each operation in a production sequence. So this can be immensely helpful to identify the waste of waiting and overburden, and to confirm standard work in process. And the good news is this can also be done by OTRS, the Kaizen software. Okay, so now let's move on to the major reasons why you shift to OTRS. Um, sure, OTRS has very good features, but what can a company really gain from using the tool? So let's have a look at the following stats, testaments, and benefits OTRS has provided different companies across the globe. OTRS help companies save time. Imagine the traditional way of going to the site, observing how the workers do their tasks, writing every element, timing manually, computing and calculating everything without the assurance of accuracy. This is really time consuming, isn't it? And I think all of us would really like to maximize our time. So one proof to show you is the success story of Takenaka Corporation, a corporation company in nature. They always go on site, but still doubt about their data's accuracy. Since OTRS is a video-based software, it gives us the option not to always go to the site, but still be able to perform the tasks and review workflow in a more detailed manner. In this experience of Takenaka Corporation, their analysis procedure were shortened from 2 to 3 days to 1 to 2 hours. They have indeed experienced the way OTRS saves time with their processes. OTRS can also be your tool for staff education, so especially nowadays that we implement a skeletal work arrangement, if not fully work from home. So even if you're not physically together with your team, or transfer of skills and techniques are possible through video manuals and work instructions. This has been proven by Kubota Corporation. It's a manufacturing company based in Japan. So before using OTRs, they were struggling to make improvements because operation analysis alone is time consuming. But upon using this tool, they were able to save time and avoid the rework of doing training after training. So in their story, their veteran workers are of old age and are already on the phase of retirement. They're not computer savvy, but because of OTR's user-friendly interface, learning and transfer of skills has been done efficiently and never been that easy. Next, so one of the goals of Kaizen is standardization. So removal of wasted process and rework, resulting to a much better income revenue. So which I'm sure all businesses are always looking to have. So here's another success story of Marugo Rubber Industries. During the time they don't know OTRS yet, they always thought that their process is already in optimal level and that there's nothing to improve further. But upon using the tool, they realized that there's still a lot of things to be improved. Their processes have improved by 44%, and their cycle time was reduced, making time to save, making them save several hundred million yen. I'm sorry. So imagine the money they have saved by optimizing their processes with the help of OTRS. And aside from all the success stories we have just shared with you, in OTRS, reports generation is just a click away. So all the data that we have can easily be printed or generated into different formats. So PowerPoint, Excel, PDF, and HTML file. So good news that if you're following a specific format in your company, OTRS is customizable to whatever format you may have in the office. So this would be convenient for you. Okay, so the other very important part of the benefits of OTRS is the attention to the environment. So most companies are already leaning towards a more eco-friendly approach, and this particular vision affects their profile. So OTRS is paperless, which addresses sudden and unpredictable calamities. So data centralization. So in this time of pandemic, all of us, we're all looking for other ways to lessen physical contact, but still function 100%. So in OTRS, you can lessen your trips to the operation site because it already allows you to do your work remotely. All you need is your videos. You just use your videos, use the tool. Then the tool will let you do your work efficiently anytime and anywhere. So moreover, OTRS brings you convenience since you don't need to use several tools from analysis and coding computation and all the way to the report creation. All you have to use is OTRs. Everything is already in there. Data privacy and security. I know everybody is conscious with the privacy. So OTRS never saves any of your data. So in case your colleague would want to use OTRS for his or her own project, they would only have an access to your file unless you share it to them. Plus the thing is we can if you have a shared drive or a centralized storage, all you have to do is save it there, and then you can customize to which and to who you would be sharing the file to. So as aside from the fact that we are eliminating the paper and the piles of paper, which I know it causes stress to everybody as well. So there. So at this point you might be wondering if OTRS is solely addressing a manufacturing market. So no, OTRS has a broad spectrum of application, and that includes electronics, education, medical and health services, wholesale and distribution, food and beverages, agriculture, logistics, and many more. So on your screens, you see our Philippine clients, but we have over 6,000 users worldwide. So these are the clients we have here in the Philippines. So with all the benefits that OTRS has offered and proven, I can without claim that the companies who decided to employ OTRS made a great decision and didn't miss out the opportunity of improving the processes. So now we're moving on to the part wherein most companies would really need to decide on, which is the how much. How much is the tool? How much does it cost? What does it include? So OTRS, it comes in two types. So one is a network edition, the other one is a dongle type. So dongle type, it's parang USB siya. So if you buy a single or individual license, it will cost you the price is 700,000. And then the difference is in network edition, it has to be renewed yearly, while if you choose dongle type, it has perpetual licenses. So both of them is inclusive of maintenance and product updates on the first year. 20% maintenance fee in the succeeding year. For dongle type, it's optional and inclusive of chat and call support and product updates. So I'm sure most of you have different plans or branches. So here's a great deal which which you don't come across that often, as we have a buy two take one promo, which you can take advantage of until the end of October 2020. So if we have different IEs, leads in different sites, so I think this one would be suitable for you, since you won't need to share the licensed to somebody, or you can just use it anytime, anywhere. So there. Okay, so after discussing all of those with you, I know some of you might have questions in mind, and we would love to grab this opportunity to answer those for you. So if you have questions, I have G, which the pretty lady you see on your screen, and Angie from Broadleaf. So they are with me. So if you have questions, please let us know. We'll be glad to answer those for you.
Miss D, we have one question here. It was sent to me privately. What's the difference between, what will happen if for the perpetual license, they kinuha nila yung 20% maintenance fee after the first year?
Again, sorry.
For the perpetual license.
Perpetual license.
Yes.
If
Kasi optional yung 20% yung ating maintenance fee, right? So, what will happen daw to the
Angie, would you like to answer that? What will happen with the unmute? Can you unmute Angie?
Angie, I think you're, wait.
Can you unmute her?
Sorry, yeah. There. There, Angie, can you unmute, please? There.
Hello, so good afternoon, everyone. For that question, in a year, we usually have 3 to 4 updates in the version that we have. So even if you're using a dongle key, you will also have the access to those updates. And once you decide to stop or not to continue with the maintenance renewal on your second year onwards, the last version that took place in your dongle key will be the one to remain perpetual.
Mm-hmm.
So the answer will be, it will still be perpetual, and the choice is yours if you want to continue with that maintenance renewal.
Mm-mm. And the software will still be useful even
Yes.
without the pop-up. Okay. We have one question here from Miss Angelica Paninal. Is it possible to do a quick demo, ma'am, of the software? Demo. Miss D. Okay. Hold on. Okay, Angie, please answer for now.
For the demo, we didn't include it for today, but yes, it's always possible to do a quick demo for that one. Maybe we can just set another meeting for them, because on the slides or on the presentation of Miss T, she showed you already the features of OTRS.
Yes, and we are flashing now the contact details of Miss Manikad so that you could contact her.
Yeah.
And we have another question from Claire. So how many users are allowed per license?
So for that one, the license allow one user at a time. So
Yeah.
if you're in a group, I think it's better to have a schedule who's going to use for today, and then what department will going to use it afterwards.
Okay, thank you, Angie. I encourage everyone to ask questions naman. So please feel free to chat. And ano na lang, Miss D, how can they, for example, there are attendees who are interested to do a free trial and then a detailed demo. How can they schedule that?
How can they take advantage of that? what's gonna happen is after this webinar, we'll be uploading this video at the same time. We'll be sharing the link with you. So if you have, if you want to do a trial or have an exclusive demo, we can do that for you. We can also share with you the links we have on YouTube. So we can share that after the webinar.
Okay. We have two more questions. First one, what is the difference between the dongle and the network?
For the dongle one, and let me answer this one. For the dongle, we have this USB type of key. So it has to be inserted in your laptop or your computer for you to be able to use the OTRS software. While the network edition, you will be needing an internet, but you can also work on it through an offline environment. It's just that there will be no physical key that has to be inserted in your computer.
Thank you. Here is a question from Miss Hannah. Yes, just to answer our question, Miss Hannah Lee, this webinar is recorded, and we will be sharing the video, the recorded video of this webinar via our YouTube page. So stay tuned for the email of Miss Lee for the link. Okay, you're welcome. There. Do we have any more questions? Another question is, what if can we do a free trial even though they are from, let's say, Cavite, and we can't visit them right now with the current situation?
Yes, definitely yes. We can set up all we need to do is, just get your information. I'll be sending a list of the what do you call it? The information that I need from you. So I'll be sending it to you. Should you want to start your trial, and then after that, once we have the license and the certificate, we'll send it to you, and then we'll set up a video or Google Meet training and installation so we can assist you through it.
Okay, so training can be provided before the trial.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Miss T. Is there here? How long is the free trial?
Oh, okay. Well, usually it's usually we give a 2-week trial, but it depends on if you're able to use the trial, because some of the companies, they have very strict antivirus and system. So some are some companies are what do you call this? It's being deleted automatically by their system, so it took longer. But usually we give a 2-week to 3-week trial for the OTRS.
Okay, so we can adjust based on the requirements.
Yes, and I really suggest that if you, based on experience, since we just to let you know, we just recently released the network edition. So I think it's best to let you know as early as now that if you are going to ask for a trial, we can freely give it to you and gladly give it to you. However, during the installation, we suggest to include an IT, and then make sure that we're being assisted with, by your IT assistant or IT staff. And then make sure that we know your system, so at least you'll be able to use and enjoy the trial as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you. Another question, ma'am, is up to when is the promo offer? We have a exclusive deal right now, buy two, take one.
The promo is up until October 2020. Oh. But let's see. But right now, I can tell you that it's until the end of October this year. So I know the decision making is a long process. So if you'd like to try it now, and I know there is a lot of justification to do, before your company decides to get one. So if you wanted to see and to enjoy the benefits, if you want to make your work easier, that's for me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm going to use it, so it really makes my life easier. Let me just share this to you because one of the clients that we have during pandemic, she's the only IE, or she's the only person who does this. So she does it manually before, and right now she just shared to us that she can't do a deeper analysis anymore. All she does is line, a video of the line per line, but she can't do it the way she was doing it before because she was only one. And given that they have skeletal schedule, it's not really efficient for them to do it manually na.
Mm-hmm.
So when she used it, she really took advantage of the fact that all she needs is a video, and then she doesn't need to stay on site. Everything will be done in the tool. Uh, she can rewind it every now and then. Just she can slow it down. So napaka useful niya for people who are, ang tawag dito, mga relevant yung work nyo. So,
Mm-hmm.
yun.
So that's a testimony from one of our clients, right?
Oh, na-share ko lang.
Yes. Thank you, Miss.
Ayun.
Any more? We have more people joining, coming in. So for those who were late and missed the whole presentation, again, we will be sharing the link of this recorded video via YouTube. Miss D will get in touch with you right after. So please contact her if for to schedule a demo or a free trial and to ask for the link of this webinar. We have another question. What happens if we don't pay the maintenance fee after a year? So maybe we can explain what happens to both when it's license type and dongle type.
Angie, would you like to answer for me?
For the network edition, we will not be able to use it after um, if we don't renew after on our second year onwards. It's because it's an internet based or cloud based, so we have to really it is internet dependent. Well, the other one, the USB or the dongle key, you can still continue using the software even if you don't renew or you decide not to continue with the maintenance renewal.
There. I hope that answers the question. Thank you for
Yeah. So I sent on the chat box, I sent a link. It's a Google form. If you have not registered yet, and you'd like to get a copy of this presentation, or you'd like to get in touch with us, or if you'd like to um, start a free trial, please register there so we can send you the information we need from you.
mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Miss D.
Because we need your email address or contact information.
Right.
If you have not registered yet. So,
okay. Do you have any more questions from our participants this afternoon? We finished quite early from our scheduled time.
okay. Do you have more questions?
Again, another one po. Since
Okay.
for the network edition, it is cloud-based, right? Can the user store data in the network edition?
No.
No.
Once you log out of OTRS, it doesn't save any of your data. So what you need to do is either save it internally on your computer, or you can save it in a cloud storage of your company, or a shared drive within your company, or whatever, but not in OTRS.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss T. Again, we have some more people coming in. So for those who are late, let me repeat that um, we will be sharing the link of the recorded video of this webinar and we will share with you. So please click the link we sent in the chat box so that we could get your email addresses. Thank you. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to chat. I guess we don't have any more questions, Miss Lee. So
Okay, so I guess that sums it up. Okay, so before we end, I'd like to thank everybody from Broadleaf, especially to everyone who joined today. You know, it took an hour of your time, and we really, really appreciate it. So thank you. Um, we're looking forward to getting in touch with you or partnering with you. This is not just to close sales, but this is to really help you, help your company. And I'm sure once you use it, you'll appreciate how, what are the benefits your company can gain from it. And there, again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And I hope everybody stays safe and healthy. Um, that's it. Thank you, everyone.
yes, please contact Miss Lee for demos and free trials.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.